The Senate will come to order. Senator Garcia.
Thank you, Mr. President. And colleagues and guests, will you please join me in Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Mr. Majors, please call the roll.
Senators Aguilar, Balmer, Baumgardner, Carroll, Cook, Crowder, Donovan, Garcia, Grantham, Guzman, Heath,
Excused.
Hill, Hodge, Holbert, Holbert, John, Johnston, Jones, Kafalis, Kerr, Lambert, Lundberg, Marble, Martinez Humanic, Merrifield, Neville, Newell, Roberts, Sheffel, Scott,
Excused.
Sonnenberg, Stedman, Todd, Ulibarri, Woods. Mr. President,
Here, 33 present, 0 absent, 2 excused. A quorum is present. Minority Leader Carroll. Motion to adopt the journal, please.
Thank you, Mr. President. I move that we, a reading of the Journal of Tuesday, March 3rd, be dispensed with and approved as corrected by the Secretary.
You have heard the perfectly articulated motion on the fly. All those in favor say aye. Those opposed, no. The motion is adopted. The journal is approved. Senate Services.
March 4, 2015, correctly printed Senate Bills 192, 193, 194, 195, 196, 197, 198, 199, 200, and 201, correctly re-engrossed. Senate Bill 171, correctly re-revised. House Bills 1010, 1028, 1059, 1062, and 1071.
Message from the House unless there is objection.
March 3rd, 2015, Mr. President, the House has postponed indefinitely Senate Bill 44. The bills returned herewith.
Message from the Reviser.
March 3rd, 2015, when we hear the transmit without comment, House Bill 1204 without comment as amended, House Bills 1130 and 1184.
Introduction of bills.
Senate Bill 202 by Senator Balmer and Representative Pabon concerning the regulation of water conditioning appliances pursuant to the Plumbing Code.
Senate Bill 202 is assigned to Business, Labor, and Technology. Signing of bills.
March 3rd, 2015, the President has signed Senate Bills 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 41, and 82, House Bills 1017, 1039, 1052, House Joint Resolution 1013.
Announcements. Announcements, introductions, moments of personal privilege, and all things under the sun. Senator Todd.
Thank you, Mr. President, and all of the above. Good morning, colleagues, to another snowy morning. We are delighted this morning to have amongst us a very important person. And that very important person is the Consulate General from Japan. Let me share a little bit, and then I will actually introduce him. But we know that Japan is a strong ally and partner to the United States, and its alliance and the cornerstone of the United States' security interests, and its interest in Asia, and fundamental to regional stability and prosperity. And the nation of Japan is an invaluable political and financial ally in global issues, including development assistance, combating communicable disease, and protecting the environment and natural resources. The nation of Japan has served as a major economic partner to the United States, participating with the United States in global trade, including the Trans-Pacific Partnership, an agreement made to improve the trade investment ties between the United States and the Asian Pacific region. And as of 2011, the nation of Japan was the 4th largest export market for the state of Colorado. That makes them great international partners with us, and Colorado's 6th largest trading partner worldwide. The nation of Japan sustains its close economic ties to the state of Colorado through its approximately 50 Japanese or Japan-based companies currently operating in Colorado, which includes branch offices of many major Japanese companies, and also the nation of Japan sustains its close cultural ties to Colorado through organizations including the Japan American Society, the U.S.-Japan Council, Japanese American Citizens League, and the Sister Cities International. The importance of this relationship between nations is supported by the presence of over 5,000 Japanese residents in Colorado as of October 2011. And the Consul General Ikuhiko Ono has continued to improve the mutual caring and support between the state of Colorado and the nation of Japan, including efforts to facilitate aid from Coloradans to those affected by the Great East earthquake of 2011. Consul General Ikuhiko Ono's position in the Denver Japanese Consulate is come to a close as of March 2015. And that's why we're here today, because he has been with us for the last 3 years and 4 months. And as of the 25th of March, he will be returning to Japan. But he has left his mark here with us, and we are so pleased and honored to have him with us today, and to be able to have him in the chambers with us this morning. I urge you to spend a couple of minutes and go over and thank him for his service to the United States. I know we will have a new Consulate General that will be coming to join us. I don't know what that time frame is, but perhaps he can tell us when we visit with him. And we also are joined by Consul Azumi Akihiro of Japan as well. So please join me this morning in welcoming him. And the reason, I have to just share this with you, the reason that he is with us today is that I have this wonderful aide, Adam Ascaro, if you've not met him, who brought this to my attention. And he has a whole story in and of himself in terms of his grandfather and role with the Japanese internment camps. And so we are just so thrilled to have you with us today. Thank you so much. And colleagues, thank you for being so attentive to welcoming him to the Colorado Senate.
Senator Crowder.
Thank you very much. Have a seat, folks. Consul Ono, I was very surprised to hear you leaving, sir. The consulate has been down in Campamachi in southeastern Colorado on their celebration annually, and it's always been a pleasure to see him down there. And we had an event here in Denver where we celebrated the Emperor's birthday, and it was an extremely well put on show. But I just want you to know that it's been an honor to meet you, and I hope you safe travels throughout your life. And I hope the next consulate is as adequate as you have been for the state of Colorado. Sir, I thank you.
Senator Newell.
Thank you, Mr. President. Members, you got this flyer on your desk for the Chronic Disease Awareness Day at the Capitol, which is tomorrow morning. If you want to grab coffee and a little bit of breakfast on your way in at 8 a.m. at the old Supreme Court chambers. And it is Chronic Collaborative, hosted by the Chronic Care Collaborative. So 8 a.m. tomorrow morning, Supreme Court chambers.
Further announcements? I think before we wrap up, Consul General, thank you for joining us. We are honored by your presence here. We wish you safe returns home, and I'm sure you are going to enjoy a much shorter commute once you return. Senator Crowder.
Thank you very much. Moment of personal privilege, Mr. President.
Granted.
We had a situation in the Denver Post today I'd like to bring to your attention real quickly. And what this concern is something that happened 65 years ago. Army Corporal Floyd Jackson was far from home and just shy of his 21st birthday when he died in a prisoner camp in North Korea in 1951. Now, more than 60 years later, he's coming home. Jackson, who attended school at Littleton, enlisted in 1950 and served in the Army 3rd Battalion, 31st Infantry Regiment, 7th Division during the Korean War. He was taken prisoner December 12, 1950, and died in captivity less than 2 months later. Following the identification, and it took some time to identify the remains through DNA, following the identification of the Army delivered 5 posthumous medals to the family, including POW Medal, Combat Infantry Badge, Korean Service Medal, a National Defense Service Medal, and a Purple Heart. The burial cell, what is going to happen here, the plane is going to deliver the remains to DIA tomorrow. And that's why I felt it was important that we acknowledge this today. The burial ceremony will begin at 10 a.m. Saturday at Ollinger Chapel Hill Cemetery. It will be conducted with full military honors. What I'd like to do, and we haven't got it done yet because we just started on it, is get a senatorial tribute to the family of Army Corporal Floyd Jackson. Here's the wording I would like to see on that. It is with heavy hearts that we offer our condolences to the family of Army Corporal Floyd Jackson. Mr. Jackson attended school in Littleton, enlisted in 1950, and served in the Army 3rd Battalion, 31st Infantry Regiment, 7th Division during the Korean War. He was taken prisoner December 12, 1950, and died in captivity less than 2 months later. We can only imagine the torment to the family that the family has endured for the past 65 years, and now he is finally coming home. From a grateful nation, we admire his honorable service. He is held in the highest esteem for his ultimate sacrifice. May God bless him and keep him. Ladies and gentlemen, this is an ongoing recovery that from the POW MIA that we all hear about, and it's you know, we still have thousands that are unaccounted for, and most of them are from that North Korean War. But I just thought I would bring it to your attention. We have one of our heroes coming home, and I think the family should be acknowledged for this. And I think that as soon as this certificate is complete, with your permission, I'd like to deliver that to the family. I thank you very much. Good day.
Senator Crowder, in honor of the Jackson family, I think we will have a moment of silence and we will ring the chimes to honor his service, his sacrifice, and finally, his return. Thank you, colleagues. Thank you, Senator Crowder. There are further announcements. Majority Leader Scheffel.
Thank you, Mr. President. I move the Senate adjourn to 9 a.m. Thursday, March 5.
You have heard the motion. All those in favor say aye. Those opposed, no. The Senate will be adjourned until 9 a.m. Thursday, March the 5th.